Greetings, everyone, and a very warm welcome to Marketing the Invisible. My name is Tom Poland, beaming out to you from Little Castaways Beach in Queensland, Australia, where the sun is shining, the birds are singing, and the waves are crashing. Joined today by Alfred Poor. Alfred, g'day, sir. Very warm welcome. Where are you hanging out?
Good day to you too. I'm just outside Philadelphia, the city of brotherly love,
Philly.
and the home of the original ENIAC, the first computer. So,
Wow. Really? Oh.
techno history here.
And fun fact, you and I both predate that, probably.
Probably.
For those of you who don't know, Alfred, he's a professional speaker and writer, as you can probably tell from his background. Speaker Springboard is his business. He has audiences all around the world, both on stage and virtual. He's a graduate of Harvard College, which means he's got plenty of grey matter upstairs. He's also the author of 15 books. Woo-hoo! So you're going to hear from someone from the true voice of experience. Our title today is How to Deliver Captivating World-Class Virtual Presentations that will wow your audiences and without wasting time and money on expensive equipment or learning complex technical skills. I think we're all up for that. Alfred, thanks for joining us. Our time starts now. Question number one is, who is your ideal client?
So the ideal client are people who need to speak as part of their job. Now, obviously, this includes professional speakers, but it also includes corporate executives who need to address both internal and external audiences.
Right. Perfect. So question two, and 6.5 minutes left. What's the problem you solve?
So as people love to say, the pandemic has changed everything. And it's true, we're now beginning to return to on-site events and conferences. But the fact is, virtual meetings have been shown to have such great advantages that they're going to be part of the whole landscape going forward. And the problem is that many speakers and executives are skilled at the on-site presentations, but they're not prepared for presenting an engaging virtual presentation.
Oh, big one.
And a year of endless Zoom meetings hasn't really helped much.
No.
So most of what we're taught about speaking on stage is wrong when it comes to virtual presentations.
Right. Yes, it must be a massive difference, missing a whole dimension. So tell us, question number three, thank you for that. Just over 5.5 minutes left. Question three is, we've got this professional speaker or we've got this business leader, they're needing to speak to groups of people. They need to speak virtually to groups of people. Tell us this about the symptoms that they'll have noticed when they've been presenting in the past that would give them a kind of a heads up that they need to talk to you.
Well, the bottom line is engagement.
Right.
And the fact is if your audience can't see or hear you, they're going to tune out. Yeah. And you're going to lose the engagement. Now, this is true for both on stage and for virtual. On stage, you can see them clicking off, but when you're on virtual, you're talking to the red dot on the screen, and so it's more difficult. So the thing was with on stage, you've got all kinds of people supporting your sound, your lighting, your stage, and all that. When you're presenting virtually, a lot more of that's on you, and so you need a different set of solutions and support to engage your audience and keep them with you.
Right. So if they have a sense that they're losing audiences, or if they don't even know if the audience is still there, or if they look at people and their eyes are not making contact in Zoom meetings, they might need to talk with you. Because if they're not getting engagement, then they're not getting their message across. So let's look at some of the common mistakes. Question 4.5 minutes left. A smart leader or a smart professional speaker is going to know they've got this problem. They're going to understand that they're not connecting and engaging, etc. They're going to try stuff. So what are some of the common mistakes that people try to fix that problem before they find your solution?
Well, I think one of the biggest one is that they don't acknowledge the problem. I mean, a lot of them, I think, just figure I'm a good speaker. Everybody loves to hear me speak. I'm just going to bull my way through. And that doesn't work.
Right.
For those who do want to improve, they recognize that they want to learn how to do more. They typically will waste time and money either on buying expensive equipment, or they'll start learning fancy technology that will hopefully make things better. But that's a big investment that many of them don't need to go into.
Right. It's the wrong answer. It's a mistake. It's not addressing the core issue.
It can be a part of the answer, but it certainly isn't there's not a silver bullet that's going to solve it all.
And it's not the core part. Okay. So question 5, just over 3 minutes left. Can you give us a tip, one valuable free action that someone listening to this that wants to increase engagement through virtual meetings, one tip that they could take that not going to solve the whole problem, but it could make a difference?
My advice is pick one thing and make it better. Just one. So maybe a different microphone, maybe change the way your lighting is done, maybe change how you dress with a camera, or maybe just stand up instead of sit down. I'm standing when I talk. Because it gives you more energy.
Interesting.
And it's it's a very simple little thing to do.
Right.
So pick one thing, make that better, and then pick another thing and make that better.
Maybe what I do, just take a bit more time over my hair, right? Okay. For those of you listening to the MP3, I don't have too much hair on my head.
We could be cousins.
I know, you got a bit more than me. You're being kind. All right, so question number 6 is, we're going to have leaders listening to this. I mean, pretty much all of our subscribers are influencers. They're going to be speaking to groups of people at some point in time, internally, externally, not for profit, etc. Let's give them some more resource. So question 6, please, is where are some more free, valuable stuff that folks could go to and get help with increasing engagement?
So every month I give a free online demonstration about the Speaker Springboard system. Perfect. It's an hour-long session, and in it you'll gain valuable, specific tips that you'll be able to take right away and put to use. But more than that, you're going to understand the 3 foundational principles that are going to make a big difference and help guide you to be more engaging with your online audiences. And you're going to be the speaker that everybody wants to have on their program. If you want to sign up, reserve a spot for the next one, just go to speakers.springboard.com/demonstration.
Perfect. Speakers with an S, plural, Springboard.
Yeah.
.com/demonstration.
Yeah. Thank you.
Perfect. And question number 7, we've got a minute left, so plenty of time. What's the one question I should have asked you but didn't?
Well, I think it would be, how did you get so smart about virtual presentations?
So how did you get so smart about virtual presentations?
The answer is I have a long background in technology. My secret superpower is that I can explain complex things to people in ways that they can put to immediate use. I wrote for PC Magazine for over 20 years. I wrote thousands of articles for them.
Wow.
But more than that, I'm not a Johnny-come-lately when it comes to online presentations. I've been doing my own webinars for more than 8 years. I've been hired to speak at other people's online events and webinars. I've even produced events I've produced summits and online trade shows for clients. So I have a deep understanding with it. And I'm also on the board of advisors for a new group called the Virtual Events Group, where I also provide their content and help build their database of more than 400 online virtual platforms.
Alfred Poor, thank you so much for your time. Thanks for checking out our Marketing the Invisible podcast. If you like what we're doing here, please head over to iTunes to subscribe, rate us, and leave us a review. It's very much appreciated. And if you want to generate 5 fresh leads in just 5 hours, then check out www.5hourchallenge.com.